へえ、君が。
は
時にアドバイザー君、君は自分の立場を利用してベル君に色目を使うなんてことしてないだろうね。
講師の区別はつけているつもりですが。
Oh, Hestia, if only you knew how many girls Belle was actually flirting with. My god, Belle is a player. And this is exactly what I did not want from this anime, is a bunch of harem goings on. But so far, like the ecchi in the first couple of episodes, it's bearable. Like, I really, really hate harems, but so far I can deal with this. I'm not flying off my rocker thinking, oh god, another girl has fallen in love with him. Even though obviously there are a few girls falling in love with him. This episode was still great, had a few good action scenes, had a big setup for another big climactic episode coming up next, and just in general it was damn good. Like, we've been hinted towards a bunch of things about other characters and things that are going to happen later on, so it's been good so far. It's not the same hype that I felt the last episode, but I'm still enjoying this quite a bit. So yeah, throwing up the spoiler flag and let's get into this. So throughout this episode we had the guild girl and Belle going on a date and getting kind of romantic and friendly with each other. She obviously really cares for Belle and she's really sweet and good looking when she's not in a uniform, I've got to say. But she took off her glasses and that just completely ruined her for me. Why would you ever take off your glasses if you're a mechanico? You just don't do that. You keep your glasses on. They're your thing. I love glasses, girls. What's wrong with you? Anyway, I'm getting into the whole harem feel of this episode, clearly. Still, it was quite fun. Belle got a new set of armor, which I've got to say makes him look badass. And I think he's going to somehow get it stolen or lose it or something. Because he doesn't look that badass in the opening or the ending. So at some point you'd think he's going to go back to his original gear. But the gear he's wearing right now, the silver armor with the red stripe and the black underneath, it looks awesome. It really does look awesome. Like, I thought his brown gear looked kind of cool because I've always liked chest plates and light armor like clearly Belle does. Even though I prefer long flowing capes and stuff. Still looks cool. But his new black gear just looks insanely awesome. I love it. A little bit angsty, but I still loves it. So, the other bit that happened in this episode is we met the new girl. A dog girl. I forgot what they called her. A Kianthrope? Something weird like that. And they keep confusing her with a prum. But I don't know what a prum is either. I tried to Google the words and I found out the Kianthrope means basically dog person anyway. But prum? I couldn't find that at all. If you guys know what that is, please let me know. I have no idea. They're just throwing words at me left, right, and centre in this show. Anyway, she's a pretty interesting character. She seems like her family seems to have a dark secret hidden behind it. All of her familia seem to desperately need money, which I'm guessing means their god or goddess just desires all their money and makes them work their asses off. Like, if they don't get a certain amount of money, I'm sure they get punished. And the thing about Lily is she originally stole Belle's knife, tried to sell it off, and then obviously it wasn't worth anything when it wasn't in Belle's hands because it is basically bonded to him. If anybody else picks up the knife, it just doesn't work. It's bonded to his blood. So it was just a piece of junk when she tried to sell it. It was only worth 30 valis, which is like nothing. So she gave up on that, got caught by the awesome girls from the bar. The girls from the pub seem to have secrets about them. The one named Ryu seems like she could kill an army by herself. She's that powerful, it looks like. Like, she just stared down the guy who tried to attack Belle and made him shit his pants. Her eyes got all glowy. She is so cool. And then obviously Seer herself. I still like Seer. She was a cool character. And even in this episode, it was Seer that whispered to the girl, "Don't be too much of a brat, okay?" Just like warning her, "Hey, don't you be hurting Belle. I will kill you if you hurt Belle." So there are some interesting characters in this. They are pretty one-tone so far. I'm hoping they get more character depth later on. But right now, they're still interesting enough to keep me going. Like, it's never going to be on Snufu's level of throwing out amazing backstories for every random background character. But I'm sure Lily is going to have like a deep emotional background where she was like, God knows, sold into slavery, bought by the familia that has her now, and forced to rob people and do what she needed to survive. That's what I'm guessing. And she's just never been treated good from what it seems like. Like, she obviously robbed the guy that she was working with before, but he really deserved it for how badly he was treating her. And basically, I'm guessing that that's continuously happened to her. She's been continuously treated like shit, and they try not to pay her. And she's just so used to that behavior that she doesn't consider it a problem to be stealing from adventurers all the time. Whereas she meets Belle, and Belle's just instantly like, let's split the money in half. You were awesome. We were awesome. Let's do this all the time. And now she's like, well, at least I can make money that way. So I'm not sure if she's falling for Belle yet, or if it's just, oh wow, I can make money off this guy. Let's keep this partnership up. But she's definitely started to realise he's a good guy, and that she shouldn't be trying to rob him. So, been a good episode. Been a lot of fun. The action scenes in the dungeon were amazing as usual. And even though this one wasn't very long, it was still so badass to see. Especially with Belle with his new armor looking like a beast. And I do like Lily as a character. Like, she's very cute with her design, and he'll probably see how defenseless she seems, and even though she's actually got her own back pretty well, he'll want to protect her. And the fact that he feels like he is protecting her will continue him moving on. So looking forward to the next episode. We saw Freya near the ending of this, grabbing a spell book and preparing to do something amazing, magical, and destructive as usual. She's probably going to summon another monster, this time much bigger and stronger, to mess with Belle, just to test his strength and to test his limits right now. So really, every time she does this, she's probably going to make Belle get stronger. And I think she realizes that as well, and she just wants to see how far he can go before he breaks. That seems to be her kind of thing. Which is alright. I like it. She's damn sexy, I have to say. Like, god damn. I am in full harem appreciation mode for this anime. I like so many of the girls. I don't really like Hestia, even though everyone's going crazy about her. But Freya, god damn. She looks just about perfect, and that outfit she's wearing is even more ridiculous than Hestia's. Been a great episode in general. Great bits here and there. Looks like the next episode is going to have a nice big boss battle kind of thing. We also saw Eyes is about to get into a massive fight with a massive monster, so maybe she'll get in trouble, and Belle will have to save her. We'll see. Been great so far. This episode wasn't as great as the previous episodes, but it's looking like it's going to get better and better from here on out. I just wish they did a lot more dungeoning, but I suppose right now they're still introducing the cast of characters. Like, this Lily girl is going to clearly become part of Hestia's family, as well as another red-haired dude we haven't even met yet. So it is going to take a while until the roster's fully set up and they can actually get into a proper long plot line involving something in the dungeon and something other than just Belle going in to make money, basically. So yeah, I liked this episode. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. It was good, it wasn't amazing, but I still enjoyed pretty much everything I saw. Can't really leave any complaints here. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. I'm sure a lot of people will disagree with me and say that this was just as good as the previous ones, but I don't know. It just didn't feel as good to me. It felt very harem-y in this episode. Despite the good action scene, the other dramatic bits weren't really so dramatic as they were harem-y. And hopefully in next episode we'll focus on Lily more and get some proper drama in the dramatic bits, and so that'll make it more interesting. So thanks for listening, guys. Leave a like to let me know that I've done something good, and I will be super appreciative. And subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys next time.